Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Luna's right beside me. She's after this. This is a caramel frappe from McDonald's. I'm doing well. But I do want to get the show on the road. I have all my decks lined up here. The first thing is to find out if Farah is here. Cynthia. Hello, Gianna. Debbie, I think, let me check on that. Give me a second. Guys might see me up close and personal there for a minute while I check my website. Let me take a look here. Just give me a second. Bear with me. Okay, yep, I see it. Debbie is before Kathy. Or not before Kathy, after Kathy. She's right before Sally. She's right before Sally. Because it goes Annette, Kathy, then Debbie. For a full reading. And Debbie, whenever it's your turn, please have your question ready because guess what? PayPal cut you off. So I have no idea your full question. Okay. Have not seen Farah or AKA yeah, Linda, I think yours came in for a recorded reading. But let me check here. If you wanted it to be a paid reading, we could switch that over and I will close all readings. Full reading Saturday. Yep, there's Linda. Okay. Linda is before Annette. Let's see if we got this straight. Hello, Hell on Heels. Linda is before Annette. Yeah, there's Linda Gasman. Okay. Annette. Yep. Okay. And Jaylen is at the tail end. I am cutting no more paid readings, please, because I want time for the free ones. Okay. So ignore anything dealing with paid readings. In fact, I am going to remove that comment. Okay, it is gone. So, paid readings are cut off. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Hello, my lovely Jaylen. Also, everybody that's here. There's no way I can name everybody. Blue Moon, my moderators, Hot Mess and Judy. Roseanne. Let's see, Bonnie, Doretta, Linda, Gianna, I already said, Debbie, Kim, Zonia. Wow, okay, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Okay, Susie's here. Cynthia hasn't been answering, so we're just gonna have to keep her on the list, and whenever she comes in, she comes in. If she comes. Okay. Susie, okay, we are gonna start with you. Start with Oracle cards. And then I'm going to lay out cards for each month. Don't let your past hold you back. Perfect message for an overall message. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. Let's see what's going on for you for this year ahead. And if I ignore you, I'm not purposely ignoring you, everybody. When I do readings, I'm usually not watching the chat. You'll know when I'm watching the chat because I pick up my phone because I can't see it from across my table. Okay. Okay, Susie Q. And I say that with love, honey. Okay. Let's see. That would be this is October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, then next October. Okay, we're going to start there. November, Page of Pentacles. Some kind of new start or learning something new. Could be some messages coming in. Let's draw another card on that one. From a King of Swords. I don't know if you're expecting any kind of legal notices or official notices, but this feels like something very official. Could be a contract. Let's take a look. This is an overgrown Lenormand deck because it has animal cards in here. It has zodiac cards and all kinds of stuff in there, not just Lenormand. New deck. Just got off of Etsy. It is called the original all-in-one Oracle deck from Intuit. 134 cards in this deck. Yep. Very chunky deck. Okay. Let's see. I want to get one of these cards as well. Winter. Winter. Waning crescent. What I'm feeling here is that, I don't know, something coming in, something official, could be a contract or a message that kind of, maybe from somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. And it might be a surprise message of a surprise visit for the holidays. I got this holiday vibe from this. So you might be hearing from somebody next month concerning the holidays or around the holiday season, like the end of November. Okay. December. Now you got the Knight of Swords. A lot of communication, a lot of movement. Something coming in rather quickly. Being focused. The Archer, careful aim. On target, focus. Like I said, focus. Focus. Focusing on what? This would be the Ten of Wands. You know, maybe focusing on yourself. Something seems to be like a lot of responsibility here. It seems to be a lot of a heavy load. It could be simply just holiday energy. I feel like I need one more card for December. Maybe it's a Virgo that you're dealing with. The Virgo is also it's in timing. It could be over a year. Maybe it's been over a year since I think it's still connected with this person. Might have been over a year since you've seen them. But this is about hard work. Just be careful not to overdo it. I just feel like So whoever this is that's coming back that you haven't heard from in a while, there might be some baggage associated with them, and you end up taking on that baggage, just saying. Okay, come January, turn of the year, Four of Cups. I see where this is going. There is a progression here because you're back in December. There's a lot of responsibility associated with the person from November, and now you're at a place where I don't know if I really want this cup. Kind of questioning it. Okay, what's this questioning about? Could this be a child? Somebody younger. Now, this also brings about beginnings, and 13 is correspondent to the death card as well. Makes me think of, I don't know if I want this cup and you going brand new, or this could end up being a child. I don't need this responsibility. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, I don't need this responsibility. What else? Got two more cards I wanted to come out. Two animals. The beaver, things working against you by okay, but it feels like that maybe this person is working against you in a way, or making you do all the work. But there seems to be new beginnings. You got a couple cards here indicating new beginnings. So, kind of makes me think that you may be turning somebody away. And you're looking to start over. This might be a second time around with somebody, and maybe they haven't changed. Like a tiger doesn't change its stripes. Just saying. Now, we're into February. Seven of Pentacles. I think you're planting seeds. This feels like new seeds. Let's see what this is. Family values. Deeply rooted in family values. There might be some religious things come up, something dealing with your faith. Okay. You might be facing a challenge come February that is going to require a lot of faith in regards to family, leap of faith, taking a gamble. Something is coming up in February that's going to require a little bit of faith in the divine. It feels very much like family because it feels like an obstacle. The mountain represents obstacles, that an obstacle being thrown in your path as you are trying to grow something new, starting a new chapter at that point in time. And your spirit is saying you just need to have faith. Okay. Now I'm losing track. March, we have the Magician, manifestation, mastery. So I feel that there is some kind of goal that happens back in January. Maybe at the beginning of the year, brand new start, new year, put plans together. And as you're going and trying to plant new seeds and leave something else behind, There's some obstacles thrown up in your path in February, but March you're seeing some kind of fruits of your labor, something that you've been manifesting coming into play here. The moon, the subconscious mind. This is very much high priestess energy. And if I didn't know any better, it's almost like some kind of spiritual awakening happening by March. I get a very spiritual path for you this upcoming year. The stars. Yeah, a certain pathway. These are wishes coming true. Some blessings coming in. Being inspired. I just feel that there is something here along that is very spiritual that is happening here in the beginning. Okay. Let's see. That was March. Let's see what April is bringing. Okay, April brings Hierophant. This is a teacher. This is learning. This is like being committed to something. Again, very spiritual card. Okay, what is this that you are being committed to? Wow, okay. Cardinal first. Start of the season. This is something, this is the inspiration and action being taken. So that feels very much like Cardinal is there is some flexibility. The start of the season. I'm feeling like there is something that you're committing to in April that is going to take off in June. And we'll see what June's card is in a moment. Because the start of the season, I'm feeling, because we're already into April here, we're already in the middle of spring. Okay? And I feel this actually may have started at, maybe that's the beginning of spring, something that you started that is requiring a little bit more commitment, or you're getting commitment, and there's some kind of something spiritual here. What is this? Wow. Okay. Cards want to fly. The crow. Magical power. Some kind of new event. It's magical power standing out to me with this crow and the house or the home. And another thing is expect miracles around your home. I don't know what that means. But there's a lot, I tell you what, there's so much spirituality. Oh, damn. So much spirituality here. Okay. The heart. If you're not in a relationship, if you are single, April, there's something coming in. Thank you. April, there's something coming in. Let's look at May. Page of Wands, a lot of communicating, a new adventure, something to get excited about in May. Book hidden things. The book is hidden knowledge or knowledge coming in. It could also be a form of communication, but it feels like information coming in, something that gets you excited. It's definitely communication, a letter. There are some things, that questions that you may have had that you are receiving answers to in May that this is the magnet. You're it's like you and somebody else are like magnets. I feel this is relationship value. I'm not sure how else to explain it. It feels very much like we got Scorpio, we got Gemini. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini, or you could be one of them signs. 3 to 6 months, which kind of goes along with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is kind of in the 7th, but I think it starts back here in the 6th month. Yeah, could be dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with Scorpio and Gemini. This is corresponding to the Lover's card. So there, you might even have a decision in love in that at that particular time. Now is not the time. What is? I need to pull a tarot card on now is not the time. Okay. It may feel like timing is off to you. Oh. Might be somebody you need to be aware of. You might have a choice between two. And one of these people is coming across as very, I don't know, deceitful. And I'll be honest with you, it feels like the Scorpio to me. I'm not knocking Scorpios. It's just kind of what Spirit is showing me. But it feels like a Gemini and it could be a Gemini and a Scorpio. Just saying. Or it could be simply passionate communications with somebody. You may feel like it's not the time, or it may be just fear setting in. I need another card. Seven of Wands, defensiveness. I think that's fear. I really do. Or there could be a disagreement. There could be a standoff with somebody. I'm really curious. Why? Tornado. Okay, I can't get away from this energy. I'm trying to look for the silver lining. May's going to be trying. May's going to be difficult. I picked up on two people. There could be somebody influencing a situation here that could be causing trouble. Just be on alert for May. June, Queen of Pentacles. This is settling down. This is taking care of the home, taking care of self. That's very much self-care. Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, going deep within, loving self, healing, caring self. There's something in May. So you got this other relationship starting, but there's something in May that might interrupt that. But of course, you got free will to change all this. Let's see, you got the ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life. So you might be back to that manifesting. There seems to be good luck coming. Uranus, an opportunity. Uranus is can be a destructive energy. However, it is the planet of surprise, of spontaneity. It is the rebel. Another thing would be like a rebel without a cause. This is like the Fool energy, being very spontaneous about something here. So what I'm feeling is I think they're saying here, you're going to be comfortable, you're going to be okay in June. I think that the disruption from the previous month actually gives you a lucky break. The mice. Yeah, it could be, and it might be a little bit stressful going through this, but I think it's a lucky break. It's like one of them cases of a blessing in disguise. Third person. I told you, I said third person in the last month back here. Thought there was some interruption. Yeah. So, what I'm getting in May, you kind of, or June rather, you kind of recognizing that the disruption that a third person caused back in May ends up being a blessing in disguise. Okay. Let's see, July. Strength. You're in a position of strength. Let's see what the strength is. July, by the way, end of July starts Leo season. Spirit. There's something about divine timing in July. Strength of will might be like holding back on jumping into something else too quickly. You got woman. This is you. Are you a fire sign? I'm really curious because there's fire, fire, fire. Expect the unexpected. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this message. Expect the unexpected. Something coming in very hot and heavy. Again in July. But I think you might be dealing with a Leo if you're not one. Islands. This could be you being very independent. I think I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if it's this person back here trying to do a reentry and you having to kind of show a little bit of resistance because honestly, this does not feel like brand new energy. So there might have been a separation because of third party or whatever here. They're coming back around, putting it hot and heavy by July. The strength card is resistance, of having strength to hold back your energy, think about things a bit. This is the wine card. And exactly as I trying to figure this out, wine and dine you maybe, that you might need to hold back a little bit. Okay? A little bit of caution's needed. Okay, August. 10 of Pentacles. This could even be some family issues. If it's not, that doesn't have to be romantic. This, because we had a child card. It could be family. It doesn't have to be romantic. You fill in the blank. Okay. So Yeah, this is Susie's reading. Okay, so with that, there seems to be a lot of faith that's needed. Again, we got this faith energy, but there is some kind of burden. Could be money burdens or family burdens. That started back in the spring. Going into May, snake, deception and jealousy, betrayal. I'm telling you, yeah, there's somebody not up to any good. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe this is a sibling. Maybe I think Spirit is saying somebody you need to be silent on, give them the silent treatment, cut them off. Because what I'm picking up, I'm seeing a cycle here in these cards. And I'm willing to bet you went had the same cycle even in the previous year. And it keeps repeating. And I think next summer, it's going to be time to say, no more. Now, August. That was August. September. In September, we have the Six of Swords. I'm not surprised. Because when you cut somebody off, you have that snake and you finally say, I'm done. Silence treatment. I know what you are. You haven't changed. Then you start finding some peace. But whoever this is that you keep on dealing with, Susie, they don't change. And until you decide not to deal with them anymore, that's when you're going to find the peace. Now, keep in mind, none of this is written in stone. You can change. You could change the course of history. Okay? Now, along with that Six of Swords, the clock. It's perfect timing. It's saying it's about time that you cut this person off. This feels like you're moving forward, leaving the past behind. 19 corresponds to the sun. It's time for you to finally be happy. Clouds, problems, doubts, hesitation, things being unclear. And I think that it's the time is right for things to become very clear. The cloud's going to be clearing. Then you got the grasshopper also, which is that leap of faith. You had a leap of faith someplace else that you took. But if this feels like after you found clarity, taking a leap of faith into your own future. Not saying that this person is back in the picture yet again after you were cutting them off in August. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Susie, you have the opportunity here to cut them off at the knees. This is them coming with an offer. This is them saying, Susie, I'm ready to balance things with you. I'm sorry. But with that Nine of Swords, it's going to be the same old shit. Back to square one. So let this be a warning. You could change this. Okay? Then in October, Four of Pentacles. Holding on. What the fuck are you holding on to? Okay. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. You're holding on to somebody because you don't want to deal with it. That's what it is. I don't want to deal with this situation. I think it gets you tired. Ten of Swords, the betrayal. They're at it again. This feels like that they're coming with an offer and you buy hook, line, and sinker, and it's the same shit. Who you keep going round and round and round. I see a constant pattern here. And I think it's the same person. You keep going round and round and round with the same person. Family menacing, deepest desires. These are the loons. And they are endings and beginnings. There seems to be a reawakening. I told ya. Yeah. And mutable. Maybe more info is needed. You can't trust this person on blind faith. So that leap of faith is you taking another chance on this person yet again. There's like this, you go through this whole cycle 2 or 3 times through the next 12 months. The moose, imposing, powerful, independent, time alone. Attitude is everything. There is a lack of confidence in, it's like you have a hard time telling this person no. Head of the pack. This person is coming up as somebody who can't stand to lose. Fireworks. So they bring on the fireworks. It's like hot and cold, on and off, never ending story. So, and no, this makes total sense now with this. Don't let your past hold you back. This person, this coming year, this is not the first year with this person. This has been a repetitive cycle for a very long time, continuing into the next 12 months. You got to find the strength to say, no, block them, everything, get them out of your life. They're not healthy. And it's not healthy for you. And they just drag your energy down. They really do. So, obviously, the decision is ultimately yours. But if you're hoping for that tiger to change its stripes, it's not going to. Why put yourself through another 12 months of the bullshit of the roller coaster? Because that's exactly where you're heading. But these readings are to give you a heads up so that you can make those adjustments. I certainly hope you heed these warnings that this person's not going to change. Don't waste the next year on this person. Whether it's a friend or romantic interest, don't waste your time. Okay, that is it for Susie. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. You're welcome, Susie. I hope it all made sense. Thank you, Rosanna. Okay. Linda. Linda. I don't have Linda's question, so I'm just waiting on her to answer. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Elaine. Yeah, she was here a few moments ago. Okay, life, spiritual path in general. Okay. Okay. That reading took a long time. Didn't mean for it to take up that much time, everybody. I need to try to get through these. No playing around. So I've got several paid readings. Okay, how many people are in here? 44. Wow. Okay. Okay, Linda. Be bold and make the first move. However that resonates. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm just waiting for the cards to be ready. And before I pull those, I was told to bring out this other deck as well. This is great, especially for spiritual readings as well. Okay. The Mask. And the Strife. And the Truth. Holy shit. If there was something that you were seeking truth about, wondering if somebody was lying to you, and then there was maybe an argument or a problem over that, the truth is being revealed. Okay. Whatever is going on, the truth is coming out, honey. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, underneath the deck. Okay, 9 of Wands, Cycle, 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. This feels very much like family matters here. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Ten of Swords. And I can't unsee this one, Five of Swords. So this feels very much like somebody sneaky, somebody a liar, deceiver, whatever they have to do to get ahead. Okay. This is somebody who is, I don't know if you've been dealing with somebody who's been ruthless, but somebody who steps on other people to get ahead. And a Queen of Wands, she's very, sometimes she, every card has her positive and negatives. But one of the negatives about the Queen of Wands is if she wants something so badly, she don't care who she steps on to get it. It's kind of, it might have been a feminine energy, but it definitely feels like somebody in the family. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but let's take a look at the rest of your cards. 10 of Wands, 9 to the 10. This definitely seems to be, and how I thought I had all my volume completely off. Don't know how that happened. I heard myself talking real lightly. I'm like, what the hell? But this is the 10 of Wands. So the situation is burdensome. Carrying a heavy load. You are pretty much taking on responsibilities. Somebody's not doing their part in it. You know, that might be where some of that Five of Swords is, letting you do all the work for their own personal gain. Crossing 8 of Wands. Trying to move forward is very difficult because you got somebody who keeps on trying to sabotage you. This is talking about communications with somebody that is very, very strained. Though there's love, this feels like family love. Despite the strain, the communication is strained, but despite that, there's still love there. But why is this communication strained? Because of secrets. High Priestess. Kind of like what I was picking up when I started out. There was something hidden, maybe somebody lying or hiding something, the mask, causing a lot of strife and turmoil. The truth coming out. Okay. So that's why communications were strained, why the whole situation, relationship was strained, was because somebody not speaking their truth, somebody hiding something. What was in the past was the moon. I'm telling you what, secrets, there are secrets screaming all over this. Now, there is a little bit of a spiritual card here. The moon can be a little bit spiritual if you tapping into your intuition and trusting your instincts. And I kind of feel that that's a little bit of this, that your instincts knew that this person was lying or hiding something. And I'm not convinced it's a romantic partner. I feel it's family. I really do. It's not the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is usually within your four walls. The 10 of Pentacles is more extended family around you, aunts, uncles, cousins, parents, etc. Children, grown children is out of the house. But it's a family legacy. And I feel this is family. I really do. But your instincts were on par. Okay. What's coming up in the near future is the Hanged Man. Still suspended. Sacrificing. I think you need to look at things in a different perspective. And when that truth comes out and you figure out your intuition was on par, you kind of see them from a different light. Okay, your energy is the death. You're like saying, I'm done. I mean, I can't do this. This is you ending something. I will clarify that because you're not happy. Unsatisfactory circumstances. Same shit, different day. And you're telling somebody, I'm done. This is done. This is done. something has to drastically change here. Magician, you're hoping to pull it off. You're trying to manifest something here. You're trying to manifest a happily ever after. And you're hoping that this person's going to change. But the fear is that there's still a fear there of, are they still going to be manipulative? And your higher self is saying, cut it off. Potential outcome is the Fool. This could be taken in a couple ways. I am moving forward, no baggage. I'm starting a new chapter. I'm leaving this other shit behind. Or you playing the Fool for this person. Let me get clarifiers. 7 of Wands. 9 of Swords. And 8 of Pentacles. This could even be a work environment. This is a general reading. You didn't ask specifically about love, life, or work or anything. This is general life reading. General life readings aren't always very totally specific. Sometimes you have to kind of fill in the blank and see how it resonates. But there is a little bit of worry and concern over working on having to defend everything that you've worked for. Take that as it resonates. There is a sense that maybe you might have to start from ground zero. I'm kind of wondering if money is involved with this, because there's a concern about what you've worked hard for and having to take a stand and defend that and defend your position about going off in another direction. Now, this hangman, this death energy, I am going to clarify that. I'm really curious what the death is. That transformation, Page of Cups. I think you're saying, I love you, but I can't do this. This feels like child energy. It really does. Wow. Or it could be new. This came out in the reverse. This is the struggles. This is the fighting. This is the arguing. This is in the reverse. This is saying, nope, I can't do this anymore. Ending the fighting. And trying to move on in your own direction. You're probably going to receive resistance to that. But you got to hold the faith. And you got to be bold, and you got to make that first move. You got to make that move towards your freedom and towards truth and your own personal truth as well. So, I certainly hope that this resonated and this made sense. Oh, I didn't mean, oh, my dumb fingers. Can you unhide, Doretta? I don't know how I did that. I can't do it for some reason. I'm sorry, Doretta. I might have to do that on the back and on YouTube after this. My fat fingers must have hit something. God damn. I think I'm going to have to do it on the back end. I can't do it when I'm live. I'm sorry, Doretta. It was fat fingers. Okay. Okay. No response from Linda. Maybe not the message she wanted to hear. But Spirit tells us what we need to hear. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, Linda, I'm sorry. When I'm done with the reading, I like to see how it resonated or if it made sense or not. If this is an upcoming issue or what. Okay. Annette. The next 6 months, 6 card reading. Okay. What is this in here? Oh, that's what. Okay, Annette. Next 6 months. Okay. Love. I was told to turn over and take the bottom card. Love. Okay, let's see what this love is about. Let's get this one too. Power. Holy shit. I gotta get one more. Air. Air is thoughts, air is communication. This could mean, in the process, thinking about or communicating a very powerful love connection of some sort. Very powerful. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm not counting oracle cards as part of when the number of cards is usually generally the number of tarot cards, unless Spirit says nope. And then I'll switch to a second deck of some sort. But let's see here. Okay. Okay. 6 cards. 10 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Lovers, holy shit. 3 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Okay, who's this about? This is screaming an ex coming back on the picture or communication from an ex, memories. This could also be from family members, but this feels very much like somebody you had a long-term soul bond establishment with the Lovers, Six of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. Then you have the Ten of Swords. You opened with the Ten of Swords. Some sense of betrayal or ending. Something that you thought may have been dead and over, that you may have been waiting for a hot minute for somebody to return or somebody to communicate or come back. It feels like there could be a reconnection with somebody. Linda, to answer your question, just donate and put in the notes that it's for so and so. Hold on, I'll have to check shit. I wasn't accepting any new readings for tonight. But yeah, I can't watch the chat and read at the same time, so I have no idea what's going on. Oh, wow. Oh, membership. Oh, thank you, Pam. Okay. Okay, now I understand. Okay, great. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, I didn't understand that because I can't watch the chat. But thank you. Thank you, Pam. Okay. Um but there is some kind of reconnection here. This is only a 6-card reading. I want to clarify so bad, but it wouldn't be fair to anybody else that I gave that got a 6-card reading, or to people that paid for full readings. Would not be fair. I want to clarify so bad. But the Emperor is somebody, I don't know if he's an Aries, but it's somebody who's large and in charge and in control. Um, there's going to be some kind of communication. Some kind of communication here. How is it going to turn out? I do not know, because I can't go any further. Because, like I said, it will not be fair to other people. But at bare minimum, there's communication. There might be a slight possible reconnection. You might feel this powerful connection with them. But keep in mind, if they were domineering and controlling, that hasn't changed. It's their way or the highway. Okay, that's what you're going to be dealing with over the next 6 months. Okay. Okay. Kathy, 6 cards. Kathy K.E. Kathy Kennedy. Keneally. Kathy Keneally. That's who I am looking for. I don't have her question, so I can't just do her reading and have it time stamped. So many blessings to you, Pam. Thank you for gifting that for those people. Okay, Kathy's not answering. We're moving on to Debbie. She paid for a full reading. She wants to know where life is going. Okay. We are going to use a different tarot deck. And I just kind of like to switch them around. Okay. Just need to shuffle these. Okay. I am going to start holding members only lives. I know that Judy's not a member. I don't know how I could do that to get my moderators in there that are members. Or who are not members. So I will have to work on that this week. I think on Halloween I'm going to do a members only special for only my members. Okay. Okay. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, Debbie. Okay, Debbie's a full rating. Okay. Just had to double check that. See, I got a new phone. It's much larger than my old SE. You guys remember the small one that I was using? Because my son got a new phone. He went to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And instead of trading this in and getting credit, he says, Mom, do you want my old iPhone 13 Pro Max? Sure. So he gave me this. And it's a lot bigger, and I keep hitting things I don't mean to hit. Okay, let's see what we got. Butterfly. Mask. You got the mask too. And Earth. Okay. I think in your case, a mask is something completely different. I'm just picking up, unmasking a sense of new freedom and transformation, earth getting in touch with nature and grounding yourself. And I feel like you're unmasking, almost like unmasking a new you. Okay. See where this is going. The earth could also be your physical environment, a major change or transformation being uncovered or discovered in your physical 3D world. Okay, Spirit wanted me to add that little thing tidbit in there. Okay, under the deck, honey. King of Wands, Ace of Swords. There is a certain personal truth here. Taking action on your personal truth, leading to some sense of stability. There's that earth energy right there, building a foundation and a home. Wow, Four of Wands, relationship status, Page of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, there is some little unknown shit here. Yes, I think there is I think that there's something being uncovered. If there was some uncertainty about something in regards to home and money, there is an answer and clarity coming. You may have been watching something. I'm curious if you were looking to move or buy a home or something like that. That's kind of what it feels like, and taking action. Really curious about that. Really curious. Okay. New beginning. Golden opportunity. With it, Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of new start. Are you buying a home? Wondering if you're buying a home. Connecting. Three of Cups. There's an opportunity of making connections, maybe new friends. Are you moving or buying a home? That's just kind of what I'm curious. Okay. There is definitely new connections to be made, new opportunities. Why? How? Is because a magician, something you manifested. You've manifested this, whatever this is. Uh-huh. And the influences above is a Six of Swords. Wow. Wow. I said there's a transformation that's being discovered or uncovered in your 3D world. This is it. The storms of the past are of the past. And in the recent past is the Page of Cups. A lot of self-reflecting, self-nurturing, a sense of self-discovery and healing here. But This is the why. This is the root. It's manifesting something. I think you're manifesting to something that you've opened your heart to, that is coming to fruition and involves new friends, making new connections, moving on, moving forward. There's abundance and family and building relationships here, and it feels like a new home. It does. In the near future is the strength. Real curious about that. This could be very strong connections. The strength card is looking right this back at the friends, building strong connections. Wow. Sense of willpower. Queen of Cups. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous energy. Very loving energy, very open energy. Going from the page to the Queen, a sense of expansion here. Healing. There had to be there had to be a monkey wrench somewhere. This is all too good. This is external influences. The Three of Swords. Okay. That is a little bit of disappointment and heartbreak. Now I know where the self-reflection is coming from, and the self-love here. But you didn't, by not allowing yourself, having some inner strength, and not allow yourself to be held hostage of pain of the past, and allow yourself to heal. Okay, I understand. Hopes and fears, Six of Cups. You're holding on to the memories. This can also be somebody in your family, like a child or something like that, that had gone through some heartbreak, because there's heartbreak around the environment. And then in the hopes and fears shows up the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be emotional balance and harmony and healing. Traditionally, it is connected to things of the past, past lives, past memories. I may have to clarify that one. Outcome, the death. That's that butterfly energy, Scorpio energy, change, transformation. Okay. First and foremost, I want to know what this Three of Swords is. Nine of Pentacles. I would say that heartbreak made you stronger, made you independent, and changed things. I think the experience, what they're showing me is the experience of that changed your outlook, changed things. Page of Wands, new beginning. So I'm not as concerned about that as I was when I first saw the Three of Swords. I was like trying to think, there's all this other energy, and why that? It's because it's saying somebody in your external influences that may have hurt you or caused pain to somebody close to you made you stronger. And it was a fated change. And it is transformative with this death card. I'm going to look at this death card. Show me death. Wow. Four of Cups. Knight of Swords. This is a dead stop of forward progress towards something that really wasn't meant for you. Something that you really didn't want anyhow. Temperance, healing, time, balance. So there is a transformative energy. The end of something, an era that you were not happy with. So that this being dissatisfied is coming to a close. There is a major change. There's things calming down. There is some peace and healing here. I want to know about the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is communications. You may have been hoping to hear from somebody or change in regards to this. And Knight of Wands. I think that you were looking for the truth with somebody of why they did what they did with the Seven of Swords. Okay. You're hoping for an answer to why somebody did what they did to you with that Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. So that is what you're hoping for. And the reality is that you need to love yourself more. That by not hearing from them, that is an answer in itself. Okay, that's an answer. If they dropped you like a hot potato, that's an answer. You shouldn't allow yourself to be held back, waiting on an explanation. I got to be honest, that may not come. You got to be happy with yourself and be okay with never knowing why they did what they did. And if they lied and cheated or stole or whatever they do, can you really trust their explanation anyhow? That's something else you have to ask yourself. So I feel like an affirmation for you. Everything looks good or where things are going, but there is still just this cloud over your head that and this eclipse is also about surrendering and releasing. I think the certain expectation or waiting on an explanation from somebody. You need to let that go and release that so that you can move on. Because I see some gorgeous energy here. Or you might be connecting to somebody. This might be that reconnection. But the answer that you receive, are they really being truthful? But I'm feeling more about making new friends. Ever since I sneezed, I got this tickle in my throat. Okay. Let me see here. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life and clear your mind. I would say this is clearly saying stop thinking about them. Moving forward, start manifesting positive change in your life and things like that. Oh, you're quite welcome, Debbie. You're quite welcome. Okay. I have, okay, 2 people left. Um, what? Yeah, she's over here sleeping. Um, I need to take a potty break before I continue. And I'm going to do the Sally, then Jaylen, and then I'll pull a few free cards. And then we'll call it a night. Okay. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Okay. That's better. A lot better. One last thing I need to do before I continue on. Okay. Okay. Let's see, where am I? Virgo, messages from Mom and Graham. Okay. Where do I begin with that? My sweetheart is okay. I had to message him. He said he got home, and then I had to tell him, well, I'm still doing readings. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. I'm looking for something specific. Not that one. Where is it? No, that's not it either. Oh, man. I'm looking for something specific. And this ain't it either, but I need to band these up because these are getting in the way. I'm looking for a specific deck. And I had it right here. So I'm overlooking it somehow. But there's a specific deck that I am looking for. This ain't it either. Luna, yeah. Everybody sees you. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I'm putting this one away. So I'm not called to use this one anymore either. Luna, you're in the way. I just had it. This is the Mad Max. And right in front of my face. I told you I was overlooking it. I knew I was overlooking it. Okay. Okay, Holly. I don't know why I was called to this. I was looking for something else, and this deck stopped me. Messages of closure. Okay, messages from Mom. I watch you with your family. Or, I know you don't have much family, but she watches you. Okay. Probably your sisters. And everything, you will get through this. And she said if she's criticized you for anything, she's sorry that she has done that. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for your gram. I support your path. When she left, your gram seemed to feel like she was invincible, even if she was older in age. But she didn't expect to leave yet. She thought she would have even more time. And she's saying you have the power to break generational patterns. However, those resonate. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck to see who wants to really talk. 9 of Pentacles. Which one was the one that was most fiercely independent out of the 2? Virgo. Which one was the most fiercely independent and the one that didn't let life stand in her way? Your mom. Okay. The rest of this is going to be messages from your mother. Okay. Interesting. It's like everywhere you look, you could see her because she's everywhere. Very interesting. I'm going to set that kind of aside. She died suddenly. She knows that she did. But she hasn't left energetically. She hasn't left energetically. There is definitely a soul bond, spirit bond between you and your mother that she is emphasizing. A lot of love there between the 2 of you. Deep spiritual connection as the root. High Priestess. Man, there is such a spiritual connection between you and your mother. You felt like life, she feels like her life was short, and she understands you felt robbed when she left, like God took your mother away. Because you felt that you should have had more time with her. Something that you're struggling with. You have struggled with. Because you remember she wants you to remember the happy times. Okay? The happy times, and not think about the fact that she is physically gone, because she's not spiritually gone. Wow. There was nothing else that you could do. You need to stop carrying any kind of guilt or burden in association with her, because you did all that you could do. And siblings, I think, it's like all the responsibility of her care and everything fell on your shoulders. But it was divine timing. Even though it seemed like her life was cut short, she's saying it was her time. And I think I gave you a similar message in your private reading. Okay? That it was her time. Confusion. You may have been confused about why she went. She said, you are a rock. You are strong. You have a lot of ancestral backing. One day, we will meet again in the stars. This is not the end. She will be with you when it's your time. Yes, she will be. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. She will be with you, Eight of Cups, when it's your time to depart this earthly plane as well. Meanwhile, you stick to your truths, your personal truths, your beliefs, no matter what anybody else says, anybody else challenges you. Always trust your intuition. And when you tune in, you'll be able to hear me. This is the mother energy. Again, this is definitely your mother speaking. She's just verifying. Your father is around as well. He understands that he ran away from responsibilities. And we are talking about your biological father. And that he felt trapped. That the decision he made, he realizes was the wrong decision. That he had a chance at something that could have lasted a lifetime, and he blew it. But he swears in the next lifetime he's going to make things right. So that's his attitude right now. He's actually with his soul, with his contract in his next lifetime. He already knows what's going to be happening, and in the next lifetime he's going to make things right. Okay. He's going to make things up to you. And in spirit, he offers love and he asks for forgiveness. And not to let what he did, the abandonment, don't get hung up on the abandonment of what he did. He is asking for forgiveness. He's given you his sincere apology and he's asking for forgiveness. And I am to stop there. That was a hell of a lot of cards. Yes, we did discuss this before. As I was drawing your cards, I mean, he was bringing, and your mother was bringing things back to my recollection about what we talked about privately. So it's just coming out again, but your father is actually speaking that he said in the next lifetime he's going to make things right. He wanted to make sure of that. So if for his contract, his soul contract, when he incarnates, he put it in there that he is going to make things right. Part of his life purpose and mission, soul mission, is to make things right with you. Very, very interesting there. This deck here that I was trying to find is called Ghosts and Spirits. It's a new deck, and when it comes to spirit communication, man, does this thing talk. And that is the sole reason why I had bought it to begin with. When I saw somebody else using it, and I saw this deck, and I'm like, that's going to be mine. I had to hunt it down, and I found it, and I'm like, that is my deck. And it speaks. It talks. And I plan on using it when I communicate mediumship with people on the other side. Even in my true crime, there'll be times where this deck is going to be coming out. Between that and the haunted house, it just depends on the vibe. The haunted house reminds me so much of the game of Clue. Just the characters in that deck. That's this one right here. The characters and stuff remind me of the game of Clue. It's just, so it just depends on the vibe of the reading of which one I will use. Okay. Lastly, we've got Jaylen. And then hopefully I'll do maybe 10 free reads. And then I got to call it a night. Okay. No, Luna, you cannot come up on my desk. So, Jaylen, you wanted 2 readings, 2 separate questions. Yeah, right now what I'm doing are all my paid donation readings. Then I will do my 1-card draws for the free readings. Okay. Let's see what the hell's going on with that. I'm not feeling this deck. Nope, nope, nope. What deck am I feeling? Okay. You see this, Jaylen? Somebody's overlooking your cards. You're reading. I'm curious what kind of concessions they were, because I'm just feeling like even with your backup buyer, you might have to bend a little bit. Depends on how badly you want to sell your house. Just saying. Because even your backup buyer might ask for something. And if you want to sell, you might have to bend a little bit. I'm not saying you have to bend completely. You might have to negotiate. That's just something I was picking up on. Let me see. Just want to get these good and mixed up. And I don't know why, I just feel like these oracles too. I think I'm going to start off with these. I dropped this deck once, and I had to play 134 card pickup. 134 cards in this. I turned a box upside down by mistake and all over the place. 134 cards I had to pick up and turn around and everything. Okay. Okay, right out the gate. Let's see, we got the mice and the key. This is exactly what I just told you. You might have to negotiate and maybe a little bit less than what you wanted, or like a less desirable offer or solution. But Spirit is saying it depends on how fast or how badly you need to sell your house. There might have to be some sort of negotiations or something like that. Okay. Yeah, you might have to bend a little bit. You might have to bend a little bit. I don't know what it is. If does it based on the home inspections? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's just take a look here with this buyer. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Okay, this is somebody who realizes that they're locked into this contract. Okay, they may have done a little bit of reflection on this, and it has to do with money. I think with the Queen of Cups, I think there's a little bit of a conflict here between is this a couple? A husband and wife? Hi, Tarot Destroyer. What curse can I send your way today? Okay, Jaylen. I curse thee, Tarot Destroyer. Ashamati Chakapashadnai. As I summons the great goddess of Hades. She shall visit you every fortnight, tormenting in your dreams from this day till the end of your days. So, Terra Destroyer, I beware of going to sleep tonight and closing your eyes, for I bring about nightmares and torments. You will feel your flesh catching on fire and burning in the deep pits of hell. Have a pleasant dreams, honey. Okay, now on with the show. Okay. Anywho, you got the Ten of Cups too here. This is things going on under the scenes, not you. And Luna is throwing cards. Apparently, she wants. Oh my. She wants you to have this card. She pulled this card. She took her paw and pushed it onto the floor. That is the transmute. That is change. Okay. Shedding of an old skin. Okay. We'll see how that relates. Anyhow, it feels like to me that the woman, the feminine, she is in love with the house. Okay. I mean, she wants it. Okay. And the husband is the one who's having second thoughts. Okay. He feels like maybe he's having some buyer's remorse, some second thoughts about getting locked into this contract. He's thinking he's paying too much for the house, to be perfectly honest. She has a different attitude. So you might have to let them two work that shit out. Depends on who has the strongest will. But this could be somebody shedding their old way of thinking. Maybe that's the husband. Okay. Yep. Let's see what's going on here. Defensive stand. This is more about what she wants versus what he wants. Just saying. Opportunity crossing strength. This is a battle of wills between them two. I don't think it's so much with the house. I think she wanted it more than he did. Okay. Let's take a look at the past influence. I don't know. Yeah. Jory's out in the recent past. It feels very much like he's saying, okay, there's an executive decision, King of Swords, coming in the near future. But why is it that he's so defensive about this? There might be another house that he has his eye on. I was kind of picking up this. I think he's looking for an excuse to get out of the deal. Not so much him nitpicking the house as it is that he found another viable option that he may want more. And there's definitely a battle of wills between the two, between them privately. Death. No. I'm gonna say that this deal's probably gonna go south. Your current buyer. I feel that the final decision is going to be to use whatever reasoning that they say you need to make concessions because you don't make concessions. That's going to be their out. Okay. If you make the concessions that they're asking for, they can't get out of it. Okay. Without you keeping the hand money. However, if you don't bend any more than what you already have, they're going to use that as their way out. There's other options out there, other viable options. Yeah, there's a judgment call. So this is screaming that I think it's the masculine that's going to make the decision, and she's going to have to fall in suit if she wants to keep peace in her relationship, her household. Yeah, it's closing. This is closing of a cycle. I don't think that goes, but I think there's going to be a closing, but not with this particular buyer. Yep. So it could go either way. I think it depends on what kind of concessions you make. But I'm feeling, yeah, I'm definitely kind of feeling like there's another offer. You said you had a backup offer. I think that's what it's going to boil down to, that backup offer. Jaylen, there's a reason why I said you may have to make more concessions. Maybe more than what you want. It's going to depend on how badly you want to sell your house, because the other backup offer is going to end too. It's not going to end with a closing, because they're going to find certain things too that they want you to do, or they want done, or something like that, or negotiating price. You could still close on 1031. The decision's yours. That's what I'm being told. The decision is yours about how many concessions you're willing to make. How badly do you want to close on this house? Because I'm seeing the backup buyer falling through also. Potentially, because there's something there. I don't know why these buyers keep backing out. Yeah. A refusal to close. That could, not taking action. King of Wands in the reverse. I'm reading about the second buyer. I'll be honest with you. They're gonna keep on going single. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the first buyer that you're with is going to be more viable than the backup one. So you have a decision you're going to make. I think the second set of buyers, the backup buyers, are going to be more demanding than the first buyers. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you don't have 50K. I understand that. Well, my advice, what I would do personally, I know you're already underpriced. I would go back to the table and say, listen, I can't afford $50,000. The house is already underpriced. I'll come down 20. If you go, I'll meet you. Tell them you'll meet them halfway, and you'll meet them halfway by taking 25,000 off the price or something like that. I think that's the route you're going to have to go. And if you take 25 off and they have to meet that 25, then they could pay to get the repairs or whatever done. I know it sucks. It sucks. But how badly do you want to sell? Because I don't see anything else coming your way until after winter time. So you'll still probably no offers or anything until spring. That's just kind of what I'm picking up. Wintertime setting in. People don't like to move during the wintertime. That transmuting is about shedding old beliefs. You might have to change your way of thinking about your house. I know it has sentimental value and stuff like that as well. Sometimes you have to detach from that and look at it from a logical standpoint. How badly do you need to move and stuff like that? I am not going to get through all these people on free reads. So no, nobody else added to the free reads. I feel that, yeah, readings are going to be cut off. No more paid, no more frees added to this list. Okay. Was there a second question that you needed answered, Jaylen? Okay. Good question. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's see what's going on here, Jaylen. Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, and lastly, Hierophant energy. You just got to hang in there and have some faith. Right now, you're kind of feeling like a lone wolf. Right now, you're kind of dueling with Shannon. And it feels like everything's at a stalemate. But I do see an opportunity. I'll be honest. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass either when I say this. Underneath the surface, I think that she has some issues in her personal life and she just takes out on everybody else. Just saying. But I do think things are going to smooth out there. Things are going to smooth and calm down. Almost like a peace offering. I feel like a truce is going to be coming. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. Okay. We've got the Sun. Okay, that's positive. With the Ten of Pentacles. That's success at its finest. Stability and success. I almost don't need more cards. That screams success right there. And over here screams, yes, there's going to be peace, harmony restored. Okay, above. Two of Wands, looking forward. Making plans. There's progress to be made. There is a lot of thought going on here, and I think that's you thinking about this. King of Swords underneath. Let me just get all your cards here. Okay. I'm glad I pulled those extra 3 cards because I didn't want to end on this one. Okay. Here's the dealio. There is success. Okay. And, you know, you're dealing with somebody who may have been a hothead. Or is that you? That just seems to be like kind of like a power struggle. But that is having ambition and drive. That is leader. I don't know if Shannon is a supervisor or who Shannon is, but she is coming across as very masculine. As in, I'm the boss. Very masculine because you got a couple kings here. She comes across as kind of cold, and when she makes a decision, it's her way. That's it. No discussion. Okay. And there is some kind of decision that is being made. Death, I'm going to have to clarify. There's some kind of ending here. I'm hoping it's the ending of the strife. Just let me see. Show me death. Show me death. Yes, the ending of emotional stress. The ending, it's like there is an ending here. The emotional, the depression. Yeah. This is saying the ending of the strife is coming. So there is definitely a peace offering here. You just got to wait and anticipate it. And I'm feeling like this is more about the two of you meeting in the middle with a compromise. Man, Jaylen, you are learning some lessons about compromising. I mean, between the sale of your house and your job. Now, Jaylen, I know you have a very strong personality. And I just feel I need to say this. There's some people who don't know how to take you. You're very strong. You have your own drive and determination. And you have, with that strong personality, I mean, there's two sides of you. Okay. And as always, sometimes we have to bend and give in order to receive. I think if I didn't know better, I swear your life lesson was about compromising. Um, but there is a compromise here that your job does have the chance of longevity. There is a peace offering coming, and you're still going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, working from home, and there is longevity built into this job. There really is. But there's a peace offering coming, and I feel like Spirit is saying, don't snub it, embrace it. There's a little bit of bending on both parties. I don't know what this is all about. Um, yeah, she's your coach. She's kind of like your equal. Okay. That kind of makes sense because there might be management that steps in like a mediator. Okay. Kind of like a mediator that it comes to some kind of compromise or agreement. So So that's what I'm kind of getting there. The job situation is going to work out. You're not going to lose your job. And again, I get the 9 of Swords for you a lot, Jaylen, because you worry so much. The 9 of Swords did show up here, but more as worrying, overthinking, overanalyzing. And that's just part of who you are and part of your nature. That sometimes you have to learn to curb that a little bit. So, no, your job is not going to be in any kind of jeopardy. Okay. Now I'll move on. And the free reads, I'm just pulling an oracle card, a quick message, and I'm moving on. The free reads, there will be no depth to them. It's just a message from Spirit. And I want to get through these quickly because I've got to get offline. To be honest, 10 o'clock, I really wanted to be offline by 10. But I'll go ahead and do some card pulls, and then I got to go. Okay. Okay, Blue Moon. And you have to be present to get your card pull. It's Blue Moon here. You will be. Yep, you're welcome, Jaylen. Last call for Blue Moon. Okay, blue moon is here. Okay. Blue moon, full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. Whatever that means to you. Virgo might be important. You might have Virgo in your chart, but take an inspired action on a situation or a decision. Okay, who's after that? I said these are quick messages. Okay, blue moon. A, B. Oh, J. J is next. Okay, is J still here? I saw her. Okay. J. J. New moon in Capricorn. Capricorn season might be important to you. This is about stepping up to the plate. This is step up and lead. Take the lead in a situation. Is somebody else not willing to step up and do something about it, about a situation? You need to step up and take the lead. Okay. Judy. Okay. AB. Okay, AB. Well, your card just kind of flipped over. Detoxify. New moon in Taurus. This is detoxify, and you're also being called to leave the past behind. Let go of past energies that are not serving you. I mean, this is a perfect time. Today was the lunar eclipse of eclipsing things out and needing to release in order to manifest and plant new seeds. Okay. Kim D. Okay. Kim. Kim D. Review what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. You need to lighten your load. And this is like revealing, tapping into your intuition and seeing and things that will be revealed that you need to see. Okay, trusting the visions, trusting your dreams, trusting your intuition. Okay. Kiki. Is Kiki here? Okay. Okay, messages for Kiki, please. Message for Kiki. Okay, new moon in Gemini. Whatever decision or you're thinking about doing, Spirit is saying you really need to think things through. Think it through first. And as you think it through, I'm hearing like a leap of faith and letting your fears dissipate, like go away. Okay. You're welcome. Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. New Moon and Leo, shine. Let your light shine. Be that bright shining star and know that you are loved. Yes, for everybody, I am peeking at the bottom of the deck for an underlying energy to get both messages together. So, yep, that's your message. Foxy lady. Okay, Foxy. Okay, Foxy. Let's get your messages. Your main message is about releasing your blocks, anything that is blocking you. First quarter moon in Scorpio. I think your emotions are kind of serve as a block. Keep your emotions in check. Because when you get too emotional, it serves as a block and almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Analysis paralysis. You let your emotions paralyze you. And that is your biggest block, needing to ground yourself. Okay. Okay, Roseanne. Okay, Roseanne. Roseanne. Unleash your kindest self. Detoxify. So this is kind of telling me you need getting rid of any kind of negative energy, any kind of anger that you may have or resentment towards somebody else, releasing that energy, letting your kind of self out, and you will be able to kind of balance things in your life a little bit better. Okay? Okay, where's the list? So we got Laura, we got 3 left. Okay, 3 left. Laura. Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody else that's come in that missed the list. Maybe next time we'll catch you. I wanted to be off by 10. I'm still not off. I'm finishing up what my current list is, and then I'm done. Okay. Laura, there's some kind of reality check that needs to come into play here. Full moon in Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I understand this energy. Practicality. I think there's a reality check that you need to be practical about something in order to restore and find balance. Okay. Make sure you don't have your head too far in the clouds or unrealistic expectations. Okay. It's like getting in touch with yourself and reality and being honest with yourself. Okay, Annette. You're welcome, Kiki. Okay, Annette. Okay, Annette. Talk less, feel more. And know your worth. You know, it's one thing to talk about what you are worth and telling people, I know my worth, I'm valuable, I'm this, I'm that. But you got to more than to just speak it. You've got to feel it. Okay? You could say to the universe or anybody else what you have to bring to the table, but it doesn't mean jack shit if you don't feel it and believe it within yourself. Okay? Very strong message for you. True manifestation comes from the heart, not just speaking it, but you got to feel it in the heart. Okay. Kathy. Okay, Kathy. I think Kathy's the last one, isn't she? Okay. You got releasing your blocks also. What are the odds? And I shuffled. Cooling your emotions. Don't be a hothead. Don't let anybody ruffle your feathers. Okay. Okay, guys. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for coming and participating. Those that missed out on a reading tonight, maybe I'll catch you in the next time I go live. Love each and every one of you, and you guys have a good night.